Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Fabledom, where like these lovely flowers here, the romance between Betty and Agnes has begun to bloom. We finally went on our first date with our beloved Agnes last time, and it did take a little while to get it sorted out, but she was very patient. Thank you for your patience, Agnes. And as a gift, we gave her a great big bunch of flowers, 100 tulips, all harvested from these fields over here, and I think she did like the gift. She likes nature and wildlife and such like, so I guess the gift was quite well received. Also, I think the date went okay as well. Nothing kind of popped up in the game saying, oh dear, the date's gone horribly wrong, you've made a terrible faux pas or whatever. So I think the date went okay. But as it stands right now at this very moment, there is absolutely no word at all about a second date. Not a peep from Agnes. All we have down here in terms of objectives are town building bits and bobs. And I think the problem might be we have to get an embassy up and running. We get an embassy and then we can continue the whole courtship thing with our beloved Agnes. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get some town stuff set up, because that was the plan last time. We've saved up resources to get that done. So we've got plenty of planks, a decent amount of stone bricks. We can go and get building without having to wait too much for resources to actually be sent out to the town. And then we can get an embassy set up, hopefully. And then I think commoners are going to be the ones to actually work in that embassy. So we do need to get some commoners in anyway, and they live in the town, so it kind of makes perfect sense. So if we do want to carry on our lovely courtship with Agnes, we're going to have to go and do some town building. And we're going to build the town over there, I think it was, over in this nice big empty space here. It's quite near the village, so it's near to food and resources and everything else as well. So let's get the town bit set up over here. Now I think we have to put down a condominium first, it says. Then put down a foundation around the newly placed condominium, then build a townhouse, then build a town shop, and then commoners should move in. And there was a little while ago a kind of a pop-up thing that appeared, and a little kind of in-game video showing us how to do this, and that was a while ago, and I can't recall how that works. So we're just going to have to kind of wing it and see what happens with this. But I think it's like when you put down a homestead. So the homestead is the equivalent of the condominium, and then the foundation is like the garden around the homesteads. I think that's how it's going to work. So here we go. Let's dive in and see what we can do. We have got an okay amount of money, because what I would like to do is, if possible, could we get the fancy road coming in now? Could we get a great big stretch of fancy road just going all the way along there, right through the middle? There's kind of like a big central highway, if you like, through the big fancy town bit. Just move time on a bit so the trees can all fall down in sympathy. Don't tell Bob. Okay, right, so trees are out the way. And I think let's build, I don't know, right in the middle just there. Is that okay? So if we put that down, so click to place that. However, there are some crosses there. What's that? So they're not near, I think that's over here, isn't it? They're not near a sewer drain and they're not near a well. Okay, we can get that sorted. That's going to be fine. So let's put one of those in, say, oh, hang on. There's red over there. Do they not want to live too near to the villagey bit? Maybe we have to build them a little bit further over in this direction. And then we'll put other kind of lovely things here, like, bakeries or whatever. So we'll put it, do you know what? We'll drop it just there. Why not? That seems quite good. Oh, look, the video's back. It's helping us out. Okay, that's quite helpful. I quite like that. So then we can sort of zone out a big bit like that. Okay, can we make it bigger? Oh, we can. Oh, we can make it very, very big. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's do what the objectives are telling us first. So let's do a 3x3 foundation around that newly placed thing. Okay, so drop that in and then build a townhouse and build a town shop. Okay, so townhouse, town shop, courtyard arch. Oh, I see. Oh, this is quite fun. Hang on. Can we change that around a bit? Hang on a minute. So can we get rid of that bit? Oh no, hang on. Come out of that. Destroy that. That didn't go entirely according to plan. So put that there. And I would like, if at all possible, to have that kind of like that. So it's 3x3. So it meets those goals there. But then we can have a little archway going just there, which is very nice. We could put a town shop at the front, because that would make sense to have the shop at the front there. And then town houses could go in here. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, you have to build it. Hang on. They have to have a road around the edge. Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, they've all got to have a road. Okay, hang on. Exit edit mode. Hold that thought there for a second. Let's get the little kind of road coming round like that then. So down like that and then fill that bit in. Right, okay, go back into this then. How do we go back into edit mode? There we go. So now we can put townhouses around the edge. And yes, they're now on a road, look. They seem quite happy with that. So get a townhouse, and then we'll get another one. What do we need to build these? So 5 planks and 5 bricks makes 1 townhouse, and the same for the town shop. Okay, right, that's fine. So put 1 there. And when it kind of changes it, look, it kind of changes the sort of structure of the buildings as you do it. Oh, that's quite fun. We'll put that there. Oh, they've got a little kind of lovely balcony up there. That's quite nice. And then we'll put a bit like that going in the middle. And then they can just have a little kind of courtyard in the middle. Can we put anything in there? Can we put, say, a nice decorative item? So we're going to build that. 391 monies to get that done. Good grief. Okay, that's quite expensive. That's an awful lot of money, but okay. Right, we'll build that. That's really expensive. Oh, hang on. That's just regular stone. Oh, no, that's okay. I thought that was like iron or something, but no, that's okay. So 391 money on getting that done. That's quite a lot of cash, but okay, right, more trees fall down, don't tell Bob. And now we just have to wait until they've done all this. So the main thing is the condominium bit there, so get that done first. Let's get time moving on a bit, actually. Get time moving on nice and quick. And then we do need to look at this as well, like the sewer drains. Must be placed on a... they go on a road. Okay, which does make sense. Okay, so put a drain there in front of the archway. That makes sense. And now we can't afford a well because we haven't got enough money. We'll welcome the 1 peasant that we can welcome in. So hello, new peasant. How are you? 96 out of 96 people. 4 unemployed, however. That's no good. We might as well put them to work doing something or other. So hang on. Can we have a little look around? So go to workplaces. Coal maker. Do you know what? Would it do any harm to have somebody else making more coal? I don't think it would. Hang on, can we go to the coal maker? Let's tick time on, actually. Move time on so they can get the whole sort of building stuff going. Right, so coal maker. Select that, please. Put a person into there. So now we have 3 unemployed people. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. And then, I think all the other stuff, I've put it by status. Stockpile granaries. Okay, we'll get 2 people working in the granaries if we can, because that seems like quite a good thing. And then the rest is just all the stockpiles. Do we want multiple people working in the stockpiles? Do you know what? Where's that one? Which stockpile's that one? That might be quite a... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Select it. That one there. Was it that one? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Pause time. Oof. It looks like a fabling has got sick. Oh, we have an ill fabling. Hang on. We'll try and sort that out in a second. Wait there for a second. Hold that thought game. So yeah, we'll assign a worker into there. And then we've got 1 more unemployed person. How about, I know, that stockpile there. That seems like a good stockpile to have an extra person in it. So there we go. Right. So all of the peasants are now being put to work, which is good because they can contribute to the village and all that kind of stuff. Right. An ill person. I didn't quite read all of the little sort of message thing that popped up because I was looking at something else, but it did say somebody's got ill. Is it you? Is it you just there? Yeah, you don't look very well. You're feeling sick. You're a granary worker and you feel a bit under the weather. Oh, Isabella Garcia, I'm very sorry. Right, can we build a hospital? It's one of these, isn't it? Ah, but there we go. We now need some commoners. We now have to get commoners in to build a hospital so they can work in it and then we can treat the ill people. Okay, right. It's all kind of coming together. So move time on nice and quick. We have to get this done pretty sharpish. This is going to take a little while to get done. There's quite a lot of work to do, plus a sewer drain thing. Ah, we can now afford a well. Let's put the town well just there. Let's put it kind of in the middle. We can have another little kind of setup over there with that. Oh, hello, how are you? Red-winged fairies across the crops. Oh, botherations. Okay, we haven't got enough money right now. Can we just think on it for a while, get 75 money, and then we'll pay a fairy exterminator to go and sort that out. But yeah, right now we haven't got the money. 1 day's time we should have. Oh, here we go. They're building the condominium thing. Okay, the first town bit is set up. Who numbered this? Hang on a minute, hang on. Go and sort that out first. Yep, absolutely fine. We'll send you somebody to sort the fairies out. Who organised the numbering system of our town? Because this building here, the one building we have just here, is apparently number 6. Unless it's clever enough to realise there are other buildings along here, possibly. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that would only be 4. Count these ones, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't quite know who's in charge of the CupboardVale street numbering system, but they might need to go back to counting school. I mean, I'm not very good at numbers, but this should surely be potentially number 1, possibly. I don't know. Right, they've got a drain. They've got a sewer drain in, so they should be happy with that. So that's going to make people happy. However, nobody's living here quite yet, so now we need to get some more actual buildings set up. Now you're just working on the well, which is good. I'm okay with that. Working on the well is... Oh, it wasn't finished. Oh, the building wasn't finished. Ah, right, I see. And then once that's done, we can then attach all the other bits and bobs to it. They're going to work on the archway and the shop and the houses and all that kind of stuff. Right, the well has gone in. Okay, so can we see how that's looking? Right, so the condominium is the hub for the next level of housing, the townhouse. That's where commoners live. Townhouses require a head of condominium to operate. Okay, so we need somebody living in here who's going to be like the head of house. They're going to bring in the food and the coal and all that kind of stuff. And then the people live in the houses around the place. Okay, right, so they're kind of like the landlord, if you like. Okay, that's fine. So at the moment, nothing going on. Are we nearly at the point where we're going to build something? Right, dismiss some visitors. Ah, yes, we're building new things. This is very exciting. Look at that. Oh, it's so colourful. It's really colourful. It's very, very pretty. I like that. That looks wonderful. Have I put down a load of shops? Are they all town shops? I suspect I've put down loads of town shops. I did think they look kind of shoppy with their awnings. So that's a shop, that's a shop, that's a shop, and that's a shop. Okay, right, hang on. They all store different things. That one's going to store vegetables. That one's going to store pork. That one's going to store flour. Oh, that's quite good. So you can have 4. I did notice you can have 4 of them. Hang on, so what does that store? So that one on the corner is another kind of grocer's type thing. And then we've got the one townhouse there and another one on that corner. Oh, I quite like that. That's quite good. Desirability is relatively high because there's a sewer drain nearby and a town well and plenty of shops. Okay, this is very exciting. I like this. If we get that one building done, then in, 7 days' time, we might be able to welcome some commoners in, complete that goal, get some money, that'd be nice, and then we might have to save up quite a bit of money to build a great big one of these. I would like a big one of these. Oh, they've got the arch in. Okay, they haven't got the arch in because you got bored of doing that and you thought you were going to go and do something else. What are we waiting for? The bricks. We're just waiting for, 5 bricks to come in. Are these the bricks on the way, or are you going to finish the archway off? You might be finishing the arch. Okay, that looks quite nice. Do we get anything for having an arch now? I don't think we do. It's just a nice thing. It just looks pretty, that's all. Okay, do you know what? I like that. And here we go. Right, so finishing that house, and boop. Okay, house is done. We've got our first little kind of town bit set up, and that's house number 6 as well. Let me get. Oh, that's number 1. That's number 4. That's number 4, but somebody's put the sign on backwards. That's number 3, number 6. Yeah, whoever is in charge of the CupboardVale street numbering, the house numbering system, possibly we could do with, I don't know, having a word with them. Right, hang on a second. So pause time. We can now welcome some commoners. So there's no room for peasants, but we can currently house 4 commoners. Yes, please, get 2 commoners in. This is very exciting. Okay, oh crikey, we've done quite a lot of goals. So we've completed Townscaper, the goal there. So we get 50 money for that. Thank you. We've reached the population milestone town, have we? Oh yeah, we have, because we're now heading up to a small city. So okay, we'll take some money for that. Thank you. And we built 10 bits of cobblestone road and built a town well, there it is, and built a sewer. There's a sewer drain just there, so claim the money for that as well. So the next big goal is to build a hospital and cure 5 sick fabelings. Okay, we did only have 1, I think, around somewhere. Don't quite know what was wrong with them. They felt a little bit under the weather. So it might take a while to get that done. Is it worth planning out another one of these to get some more commoners in? Because this will look amazing. If we get all that done, and I don't fill it entirely with shops, it's going to look amazing. If we could get a big one of them set up across the road, that would be fantastic. I would like that a lot. Can we do that? Can we just have a great big kind of ambitious project of getting that done? So have another condominium thing, say, just entrance is blocked. Oh, they can't. Oh, you can't have it in front of the sewer grate thing. So if we put it, say, there, look. So we could put that there. Now, how big can this be? 30. It can have a size of 30. Okay, so hang on. Can we just have a great big, like that? 54 money to get that in. Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be very exciting. Okay, so drop that in. And then can we have a little archway there? And a little archway there. And then can we have, let's make sure we do this right. So can we have a town shop at the front there? So it links to the main kind of condominium bit. That looks quite good. And then can we get another town shop right there? Hang on. Why can't we put it there? Oh, because the front's blocked by the sewer drain. Botherations. Okay, what we could do is then, hang on. Can we move the archway? Maybe. Oh no, we can't move the archway. We might have to possibly start that again. How do we get rid of that? Okay, destroy that. That didn't go according to plan. Right, hang on a minute. So, if we put the front there, like that. Right, we do the same sort of thing again. So it looks okay. So it looks like that. So 54 money. And then we can put the archway. Oh yeah, it really is. It doesn't like having the sewer drain thing at all there, does it? That is not very good at all. Okay, maybe not that then. Okay, hang on. Go back into this. This is all learning. It's all good. How do we go back in? Hello? I don't want that like that. I don't want it set... No. You misunderstand me, game. No, demolish all of that. That can all go. We didn't pay for that, did we? I hope we didn't pay for that. I didn't see. How about then, with that in mind, we build a little bit of road going up like that. And then we could just put, say, our building here. Is that a bit near to the villagey bit? They don't want to live near that, look, because it's all red. They don't want to live near that. Yeah, look, angry big red face over there. They're not happy about that at all. It gets to about there and they're a bit grumpy about it. So could we potentially, could we put one there? Yeah, where's the grumpy face? Just there, look. Okay, so we could put something here and then we could sort of have a nice housing bit around there. Or do we put it on this? Hang on, we could put it going this way. Hang on. Go like that. Put it there. And then can we have it kind of coming out like that? Okay, yes. So have that, please. Then we can have the nice archway arrangement thing that I want to build. So archway. Then have a town shop. Hang on, which way round is the front? So a town shop facing... Where's the... I can't see where the front is because there's the front. Right, so town shop like that. Another town shop like that. So at the front. So you nip out to the front to do your shopping. Then we can have a townhouse. Again, pointing that way, I think. And a townhouse pointing... The trees are very much interfering with where things are, right? Like that, I think. So 2 townhouses on the edge. And then we've got all that space at the back there. I don't quite know what we can do with all that room. We can fit another 2 shops in. And then another 10 houses. Right, so if we put house, and then a house, and then a house, and then rotate that round, so have a house there, and a house there, and a house just there, and then we've got, what, 4 houses and 2 shops left. So how about then, we can sort of put them in the middle. Oh, I quite like this. This is quite good fun. So we can then have houses across the back, possibly. So could we have, hang on, do we point them inwards now? No, go outwards. You can go onto the, we'll put another road over there. So a house and a house. And then we'll have another house. And that's the maximum amount of houses we can have. But then on the inside, we can have a shop. In fact, we could put it like that. Look, have a little shop like that and a little shop like that. So you kind of walk into this lovely little sort of housing complex type thing. And we haven't got enough money to build that. Nowhere near enough money to build that, but that's okay. We'll save up and work on that. So, right, hang on. We can possibly get the road around the edge sorted, though, which would be quite good. So there we go. Right, so the road around the edge is sorted. We now just need a huge, gigantic pile of money to fund this very silly building project that I would like to do, which includes lots of shops and everything else. But, okay, right, and hang on a second. Hang on. Are you one of our commoners? Are you a commoner? Yes, you are. I think you are. Tom Russo is a commoner enjoying some free time because, of course, yes, you don't have any jobs to do at all right now. But yeah, if we can get another, what's that, another 12 people moving in, we then become a small city, and then maybe we could get the embassy in. So let's just move time on a bit. We'll try and get some money coming in because, yeah, we need a big pile of cash now to get that up and running. Got 2 spaces left for commoners to move in over here. But, yeah, oh no! Isabella Garcia has died from sickness. Okay, possibly we should get a hospital in. I think maybe that might be a good thing. Oh, new decoratives. Hang on, hold the thought on the hospital. There are new decoratives. Oh, they're all fancy things. Oh, they fit in the town areas. Oh, this is very exciting. Oh, there's like great big garden areas, and we've got little kind of statues. Oh, we could put statues in, look. We could put statues in. We can't put them in there. I thought maybe they might fit in there, but no, they can go around here. And a gazebo. Okay, this is very exciting. However, less exciting is that we just had our first death in CupboardVale, which is not good. Sorry, Isabella Garcia. Hang on. Where is it? Essential, hospital, 300 money we need to get that in. Okay, right, hang on. Runtime on, a couple of cycles, I think. We're not going to get enough next time. So wait 2 days for the next payment, and then wait another sort of cycle to get the next payment in, and then we will get a hospital, and we'll put it, over here would make sense. So put it over here. There's somebody else who's not very well. Isabella Ward, the bread maker, is feeling a bit sick as well. Have we got lots of sick people all of a sudden? Is the game now deciding to make our people unwell? There's somebody over there not well. There's somebody... Right, okay, we've got many ill people. Can we please get another 19 coins so we can put a hospital and then maybe stop people from dying? Because that would be bad. We don't want the great CupboardVale decline to happen because I got a bit excited building all this stuff over here and not a hospital. So, okay, how long have we got to wait? 4 more days until we get paid. Come on, 4 days. Stay alive, everybody. Okay, Emma Garcia did not get the memo there. She appears to have died from sickness. I told everybody to stay alive, Emma Garcia. Okay, this could be quite bad. It could be quite bad. Can we please hurry up and get paid? Right, there we go. We've been paid. We can welcome some peasants, I believe. Oh, hang on. It says... all visitors aside. Oh, hang on. No, we can drop that, look, and we can get the peasants top back up. So we can now kind of get our peasant numbers back up to replace the 2 that have passed away through sickness. So we'll get the peasants top back up, although that does make me wonder what is now not working. Oh, we have to assign people to the town shops. Right, that granary doesn't have 2 people working in it, so possibly the granary... that granary over there, the lumber camp, stockpile messenger guild, right, and stockpiles. Okay. Oh, and the condominium. Does that need people working in it? Hang on a second, I didn't realise that needed people working in it. Okay, right, fine. We need a lot more people. That doesn't really work with that many shops. Yeah, people from here might have to go over there and work. Okay, but big important job number 1, hospital. Get a hospital in. Oh, it's got quite a big area of joiners, hasn't it? That's quite good. If we put that just... hang on. If we put it there, look, that covers all the new town bit down here that we will get built at some point. And then also, just there it'd have to be. And then it covers some of the villagey kind of bits over there as well. That might be quite good. Let's put it just there, please. So drop that in. And then we can also have a road coming up here, I think. I'd like to connect that bit up. I'd like that to be connected. Not right now because we haven't got the money for it. And can we please prioritise that? This is now top mega important job number 1. How are we looking for food given that winter's come around? Loads of veg, loads of bread, an okay amount of pork, not loads. Grain is very low. Grain is very, very low indeed. Oh dear. Okay, hang on. No, we are gathering some from possibly the farms maybe. Have they stored it in the farms? None in there. Hang on. None in that one. Oh dear. Right. Grain is low. Plenty of flour. We might possibly need another grain field. Beggars. Okay, what would you like? Vegetables and bread. Absolutely. Isabella Ward has died of sickness. Quickly. Build the hospital quicker than you've ever built a hospital before. Which is, yeah, there's no comparison of that because you've never built one before, but we need this in really quickly. People are suffering. Hugh Hilleth has died from sickness. The Great CupboardVale Plague is very much underway. Please get the hospital set up very quickly indeed, because otherwise there might be no people left in CupboardVale. Oh, and finally, somebody's building the hospital. Wonderful stuff. Right, I think get another commoner in, because why can we only get one in? We've got capacity for... Well, oh, no, hang on. Only 1 out of 2 visitors wants to stay. Oh dear, they're hearing about the slight plague issue going on. Hang on. Right, we'll get a commoner in, because they can go and work in the hospital. So, okay, welcome a new commoner. Hello, how are you? And the hospital is finally under construction. Who is the bold, noble hero who's getting this done? I can't click on whoever you are, because you're inside the hospital itself doing all the building work. But well done, you. Hang on. You there. Tom Isolde. Tom, you're a hero. You're going to save many people's lives. You realise that. Right. Keep whacking it with a hammer. Okay, it's finished. Pause time. Right, hospitals are used to treat sick fablings. If sick fablings are not treated, they can eventually die. Yes, we have seen this. There is definitely evidence to prove that that's correct. Hire more doctors to increase capacity. Okay, so how many unemployed commoners do we have? Does it tell us how many unemployed commoners we've got? Okay, so assign a worker. So Matilda Humphrey is going to work there. And that's it. That's the only person we have right now. I assume we've got... Who's that over there? So Jane Bonetti is over there. So where's the other... Hang on. We've got 3 commoners. Where's the third one? Yeah, who? Where's Tom Russo? You're a granary worker. Oh no, we don't want you to work in the granary. We don't want you to do that. Hang on. Where are you? Can we find you? Oh my goodness me, you can change their names. I never knew you could change their names. That's quite exciting. Yeah, can we find you? Locate. Yeah, you're over here, look. I don't want you to go and work there. Tom Russo, no. Don't go and do that, please. You can go and work in the new exciting hospital, please. There we go. Right, so hopefully that will be able to keep people alive. So only 2 unemployed people now. Yeah, it'd be good if you could see a breakdown of how many of whoever is unemployed. Oh, crikey, the hospital is now full. We've only got 6 patients in there, and I think we still do have some sick people. Hopefully they can get treated very quickly indeed. Yeah, some people... Yeah, look, you're ill. You got turned away. What's the message there about? What's that? They're lacking coal. That's one thing we do have quite a good supply of, game. Come on, people. Yeah, the homestead, whatever they are, your homestead people. Head of households, that's it. Go and grab some coal. There should be plenty of it lying around. There should potentially be some over here, maybe. Yeah, there's coal over here, look. We made a special coal kind of storage area for you over there, so you have to walk all the way down to the other end of the village. Why is everyone complaining about a lack of coal? There's loads of it. Just go and pick it up, please. Maybe we shouldn't store the coal over here. Maybe we should say, don't store the coal in this bit here. Store it down where the houses are, because that's where you're going to need it. I mean, over there in the stockpile, there's only 4 bits over there. So, okay, don't store coal just there, please. That one. No coal in that one. No coal in that one. No coal in that one. Where is all the coal? That's a good question. There's no coal over there. Well, hang on, this is confusing. Is there a bit in here? There's 4 bits in there, but I don't mind it being there because it's near to the village. So there's 4... Hang on, there should be 41 bits of coal. Are they all in the coal makers? There's 2 in there. There's 1 in there. None in there. Okay. Where's all the coal? There's 6 bits in there, which is okay. Right. I'm not quite sure where all the coal might be. It appears to have gone AWOL. Have we got a coal thief going on? Yeah, it's not over there, is it? It's not down here. That's not storage. Okay, I don't know where it is. Hopefully, they will sort that out. Hopefully, they'll get it sorted. Because, yeah, there are quite a lot of cold people. And how's the hospital looking? Is it looking like anyone's coming out of there? Still got 6 patients. Yeah, we need another person to move in. We need another person. So when do we get people moving in? A couple of days' time. Okay, so in 2 days' time, if we could get ourselves another person living in one of these townhouses, say that one there, they could work in the hospital, and then the hospital will be able to treat more people. I think that person just got cured. That person was okay, So now somebody else has come into here. Okay, this is good. Right, pause time for a second. So can we have one peasant and one commoner? Oh no, Agnes Garcia has died of sickness. No, the CupboardVale plague continues. Right, get another person in. So now we can have 10 people in the hospital. That's what we want. We want many people in the hospital. And we've got 3 unemployed people now. So I assume, hang on, go back to here. Are they, hang on, can we see whether, hang on, yeah, sorted by that. So 3 peasants who are unemployed. Right, let's put them to work then. So let's have a little look. What's gone a bit wrong here? Right, okay, so status-wise, what is working and what isn't? So the town shops aren't working, the masonry isn't working, and the bakery isn't working. Okay, that's probably quite bad. So can we have a person working in there? And then the stone masonry. Oh, hang on, click that. Can we have a person working in there? And then we've got 1 job left, not the town shops. So what have we got left? A granary and another granary. Lumber camp, that's fine. Farm. Oh, hang on. The farm. That might be... We might want somebody else to go and work on there, please. That's possibly going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Oh, we can claim some money. Thank you very much. And right now, we have no objectives at all. Nothing at all. Not a sausage. The game's just quite happy to just kind of let us play and get on with it. I think what we have to do is we have to get up to 110 population. Get another, 12 people in now. So get 12 people in and then see if, when we become a small city, we can then build ourselves an embassy. And then go and do some more romancing stuff, because that would be quite nice. But we do have the hospital up and running. That's very good. And now we just need a great big pile of money to get this done. Hang on, where's the bit we click on to make it work? That bit. 704 money is what we need. So we might be waiting a little while to get that in, because that's going to take some time. We're about, halfway there-ish, are we? Are we about halfway there? So that's going to take a long time. That's going to take many, many payments coming in. For the next one is coming in soonish. So we'll be over 400. There we go. So I don't know how many more payments that's going to be. It's going to be at least another, 20, 25 days possibly. So we'll just sit back and wait for the money to come in. And then eventually at some point, we will be able to build our great big fancy new town bit over here. Okay, we can welcome more people. Let's get 2 more peasants in. There we go. Thank you. Oh, and hang on a minute. There's an event, which no doubt means that we have to pay out some money or something. What are we doing? Okay, yeah, some people who have run away from where they live. Can they move in? 2 peasants for 75 money. We can't help you. I do find it a little bit harsh that we have to lose nobility to do that. But we just can't do it. There's no room. There's no housing left. We can't fit you in, I'm afraid. I'm afraid we can't help you. Unless... Do we build... Maybe... Hang on a second. Hang on. Have we got room to build another house or 2? Could we build one over here, look? How far does that reach? Yeah, if we put a house... Okay, right. Wait there. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, people that would like to join us. If we get, say, that set up there, so point that to the road like that, just drag the nice garden-y bit in, and then you can have a beehive, because bees are amazing, and then you can have a dog house. So it's all very animally over there. Right, build that for 55 money, which is an entire kind of, cycle's worth of pay. But if we could prioritise that and get that done, that would be fantastic. So there you go, that tree falls down. Again, don't tell Bob about that. Don't tell Bob about the fact that we're chopping down many trees. He can't see that. So if we get this done... I thought you were going to bring some stuff in, but no, you're not. If we get that done, they could potentially move in. And then that's more people manning more jobs and covering more stockpiles and moving stuff around and all that kind of stuff to make things a bit more effective. It looks like, however, they're not doing anything at all with this. You 2, can you go and help out, please? You're just sitting there doing nothing at all. You did this last time. You're having a lovely leisurely sit down. But right there, we want you to go and build something. But no, you're not going to build it because it's, I don't know, too difficult, too far away. Everyone else is coming in to do all the building work. And you're just kind of sitting about. Here we go. What have you got? You've got some wood. Ralph Cosimo is going to come in and save the day. Don't worry, Ralph's got this. Right, hang on a second. Wait there, Fablings in need. No, Ralph. Hang on. One of the people over there has got off of their bottom and they're actually doing some work. Well done. Okay, so hit it with a hammer. Okay, that's done. Lack of water for that. But okay, we can sort that out. Yes, you can join us. We pay some more money, but they have joined us. We've got 2 more peasants now, which is good. And they're both unemployed. However, we do need a well. We have to get a well in over here. A basic well. I mean, where can we put this? We might need to put one... hang on. If we're going to build more villagey stuff down here eventually, are we going to be able to have... Hang on, they're going to have a road. There's going to be another thing here. That's going to be a road, isn't it? So we sort of plan this out. Hang on. So that's going to come out like that. There's going to be a building like that, look, because they're 3 long. So that's going to be a road going across potentially, the middle or facing that way or whatever. So we could put the well... It's not going to quite reach, look. It doesn't quite reach. That's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? If we put it there, it doesn't reach the house. But if we put it there, it's going to be where we'd probably like to build a road. Okay, we're going to have to put it there then. So it covers... Hang on. We might need to move it over so it covers that square just there. So if we put it just there... then it's going to take up a space. We're going to build a house, but that's okay. So hang on. Plop that in like that. It does look a little bit remote right now, but there is logic to it. In fact, you know what? You can just go and get that done. Go and work on that, please. And now we do have 2 more people to go and send around working on things. So, right. Okay, hang on a minute. Go to status. Yes, they're off. So, okay, granary. 1 person can go and work in there. Matilda Lopez... peasant. Okay, just to make sure the peasants are actually working in the peasanty buildings, and we keep the commoners for working in commoner-specific buildings. And that granary there, can we have you, Alice Nielsen, the other peasant? Okay, so 1 unemployed person. Who might that be? Who is unemployed? Are they... hang on. Are they a commoner? Or are they a peasant? I don't know. So you, Matilda... You're a commoner. You're a doctor. Okay, that's good. And Tom is a doctor. And then we've got... She's the head of the condominium. And then we've got Tom Russo is a doctor. So it's not a commoner. Okay, so it's a peasant who is unemployed. So go back to here. Stockpile Messenger Guild. Let's put them to work in... I don't know. The stockpile, that one. Why not? Just pop you into that one there. There you go. Agnes, unfree peasant, now works at the stockpile. All very good. Right, okay, get time ticking on again. And let's see if we can... Look at that, we're back to where we were before, look. Got less money than where we were. But okay, let's see if we can now save enough money to build this fancy thing over here. Oh, hang on. We can welcome 1 more peasant, because we've got another house for them to go and live in. So the others join the queue. Join the orderly queue over there, please. It's going to be fine. Right, okay. Go and find a job for them. Not the Messenger Guild. I know, that stockpile. That seems like it needs a person helping out there. That's the stone brick stockpile. That might not be that important. That's a log stockpile. That is stone brick and plank. Do you know what? Yeah, go and work in that one. That might be quite useful. Stone brick and planks. And do you know what? While nothing much else is going on, Fergus... You haven't really got anything to do, so why not just kind of wander over here and have a look at the town? Why not have a look at the town? Oh, I think I pressed the wrong button, did I? Fergus? Oh no, he is on his way. He is on his way. Wonderful. There we go. Just come and have a little look at the town, Fergus, in your fantastic hat, because you're not doing anything else. So you might as well just have a little nosy around, see what's happening, what's going on, and such like. I do like the commoner outfits. They're very exciting. Look at that. That looks great. You've got like a fancy sort of, not kind of a waistcoat, it's a fancy top thing, but then is that like a cravat or something? But I like it's yellow and it's got exciting kind of star shapes on it. It does look very good. You look very wonderful. Okay, right, 490 money. So we're about, what, 200 and something-ish money off, which is going to be possibly 3 more payments. Unless something else pops up which requires us to spend money, which it might well do. Okay, the Wicked Witch is back again, but maybe the Wicked Witch needs to, turn the page over in her Wicked Witch spellbook or something, because again she's casting the Witch's Curse, which turns us into skeletons, which makes us a bit hungrier. I mean, have you not got anything else in your Wicked Witch repertoire, Wicked Witch? Surely you must have something else. Turn us into toads, or, I don't know, do some other kind of terrible thing. I don't know, make it rain cats and dogs and lizards or whatever. But no, instead, you're going down this same thing. Okay, do you know what? We can't do anything about it. There we go, 10 days until that goes away. And now we have a load of skeletons again. I do quite like it. It does look quite good. I think it looks quite funny. Look, there you go. It is very Tim Burton-y, but there you go. Everyone's okay. They're just going to be a bit hungrier, that's all. And, yeah, only 9 days left as it is. Right, one more payment coming in. One payment coming in 1 day. What's that going to get? Oh, hang on. Dismiss those people. Go and join the queue, please. 682. What did we need again? Remind me. 704. So hang on, when do we get paid? In 5 days' time. So what's that going to be? The middle of the summer, we will be able to actually start work on the great big kind of fancy town bit over here. That's going to be very exciting. That's going to be good. Does that well cover that? Oh, botherations. Okay, there might be some houses down here where we need to get ourselves a well. That's a bit of a nuisance. Okay, what they can do is, we'll get that kind of under construction. And then, as time goes by, we'll get some money coming back in. And then we'll put a well over here. And as well, they might need a sewage thing as well. So, okay, that's what we'll do. But it's going to take a while to get that all set up anyway. So, no rush on that right now. Can we get paid, please, really soon? Because I want that to be in. Because that's going to be big and exciting. And then we can get people working in all the shops. And, I don't know, get them working in another hospital. Do we build another hospital? Possibly we could build another hospital. Right, there we go. The money has come in. We can go and click on that. And we'll build that for 704 money, please. We've not got enough stone right now, but we have got just about enough bricks. And we've got plenty of planks. So we are okay to get that done. To build a great big condominium. A huge big one, about as big as it could possibly be. With 12 townhouses in it. And 4 town shops and 2 arches. Good grief. Okay, yeah, we'll get that done, please. That's quite a big thing. But okay, right, prioritise that because there's nothing else going on. But we'll tell them to get on with it anyway. And there we go. Big area cleared. You can work on that. Fergus is looking around thinking, hang on a minute. Where did all that come from? Those things have appeared and nobody was here. And those trees have vanished. What's going on? But, Joe, it's okay. Also, Fergus doesn't become a skeleton. Everybody else is all scaly belly. But not Fergus. Why doesn't Fergus become a scaly belly? It's the hat, of course. It's clearly the fact that he's wearing a wonderful magic hat. And there we go. The witch's curse is done, and now everybody's got a bit more flesh back on their bones. Okay, very exciting. Work is underway on the initial condominium bit of our new project. And there we go. It's in. Again, it's been given the number 6. Little bit weird. CupboardVale House Numbering Commission, but okie doke, that's how you work. And now it's going to be a case of just getting all of this stuff in. My goodness me, that's going to take a very long time indeed. Where are you going to start, I wonder? So you're starting on the shops. You're dropping planks in. They are actually being quite good at this. I imagine all the builders have got nothing else to do. They're just kind of hanging around doing not much. So they're just grabbing all these things pretty quickly and bringing it over nice and quick. Oh, this is quite good. This is good. Right, while they're doing that then, we can get in one of the things over here. So a sewer drain. Yeah, that isn't anywhere near covered over here. So put that maybe... Oh no, hang on a minute. Hang on. We can put it there. It's a bit weird that we can sort of put it... It didn't like it when we did that before. It kind of blocked entrance to that building, the buildings, didn't it? You can put them down afterwards, but you can't put them down first, I think. So you can't... So yeah, if that was down already, you can't then build in front of the drain. But you can put it on afterwards. Okay, we might need a couple of these. So we'll put one just there, and then one... yeah, hang on. That's going to go there. So that's going to be the equivalent... Oh, hang on. This side isn't going to have any either. Oh, botherations. Right, these don't cover very much. So we'll put one there. Everybody else join the queue, please. And then another drain possibly on that junction. So that should cover quite a lot of houses. And the well... might just have to go down at this end, possibly. Oh, hang on. If we're going to build over here, possibly, we could put a lovely sort of row of decoratives across there. And then we could just put the well there to cover that bit. And then any bits we build over here as well. Okay, right, look, townhouses are going in. We're getting townhouses. We're getting shops. 1, 4, 5. Yeah, wonderful. I expect nothing less now. Got some lovely steps going in. which then you can just, I don't know, plummet off them and land in a heap over here, but that's okay. That's what they want. And what's that complaining about? A head of household. Oh yeah, we've got no people. Yeah, there's no people quite yet. When are people coming in? 6 days' time. Good grief, that's going to take ages to get this all populated. But okay, so if we could get up to a small city, I would quite like that. I'd be very happy with that. But yeah, got a little way to go. Got 5 days to wait until at least anybody can move in. However, we can now house 18 commoners, so we can have another 14 people, and that's going up all the time. That's going up as they carry on working on these houses over here. So it's looking good. It's looking very good. They're really working on this. They're just flying in with the resources. It's wonderful. You're doing the building. People are coming in with all the goods. Okay, this is going very well. This is all going very well. So let's wait until, another couple of days now until some people arrive and they can move in over here. Okay, yes, we'll have 2 commoners, please. That's very exciting. Right, welcome those 2. So they come in. I don't kind of where they are. So how many? So one of them must have gone to become head of house. Yeah, that's a little bit of a naff thing about the commoners. So if they come in pairs, one of them has to be the head of house, and a townhouse only holds 2 people. So you're always going to have one person working in the sort of house itself, and then, no, how does that work? No, they're not head of house. No, that's not how it works. No, the condominium is the head of the condominium. So they look after everything. So one person is doing that. So it does really make sense to have bigger areas like this rather than smaller ones like that. Okay, no. So only those 2 people are living in that house, but they're both available to go and do whatever jobs we'd like them to go and do. Okay, right. No, that is good. That's good news. So yeah, does that say 2 unemployed? Only 1 unemployed person though. Oh, did somebody go to work in there? Oh, maybe John Nielsen's gone to work in there. Hang on. Ah, yes. Okay, so John Nielsen has moved into the condominium bit. So he's the condominium manager of that new bit there. And then Alice Hillith is free to do whatever we'd like her to do. I'd quite like her to go and work in the vegetable shop. Let's get you to work in the vegetable shop. It's closed at the moment, but if we assign a worker, there we go. We're going to have a little kind of grocers going on, which is all very good. I like that. Little kind of grocery shop happening. And then we've got another 9 days until 2 more people arrive. And we're going to be waiting a long time. It's going to be winter by the time we get up to a small city status. But you know what? It's probably worth it. It's going to take a little while for them to finish this off anyway, with all the different resources and building and all that kind of stuff. Got to get the well in and the sewer drains and such like. So it's going to take a while for this to get up and running properly. So I think maybe by the time that's done, we might have about 110 people living here. I think it might be time to put some lovely trees down. I like these. Look, I want them over here. So this kind of row is going to be where we can put decoratives. And I think we begin with some lovely trees. So hang on a minute, Fergus, just pootle over there for a second. Thank you very much, my good sir. And we could put in a great big garden thing. That is, however, 200 money. I hadn't noticed how much money that was. Good grief. Oh, these are all quite expensive. Okay, do you know what? We'll have those trees in, because they do look quite nice. So drop those in like that. We'll get some lovely trees over there. And then there's going to be a little gap over there. I suppose we could put in a gazebo and a fountain next to the well. That'd be quite pretty, wouldn't it? Welcome 2 more commoners. This is very exciting. So now we've got 2 unemployed people, because, of course, we do have a head of condominium over here. So that job is being managed. So now they've just got, they can just do whatever we need them to do. Okay, hang on. The well is going in, which means they're not going to be grumpy about water anymore, which is going to be good. Hang on a second. Boop, right. Okay, water sorted out. What does that mean? What does that little thing mean there? Missing a sewer in the area. Oh, no, that's okay. We're on it. Look, the signs are in. We're going to get it done eventually. Right, so you're working in that shop. So somebody else work in the shop with... Oh, that's flour. Okay. Maybe you could... Hang on, we can change what they store. Oh, that's quite fun. Hang on. Can we change you to bread? Can we make you store bread? Because we've got an okay amount of bread. So yeah, have somebody in there, storing bread in the shop. So you're a commoner. And then we've got 1 person left. I mean, maybe over here we could get one of these up and running to make the people over here a bit jolly. So yeah, let's put somebody in there, look. And you can go and store some lovely pork in that shop. Right, okay, notice that we do have 200 tulips in storage now. And I think that's the most we can store. That's all they can do over here. So what we could do is, we could relinquish you 2 from your jobs at the flower farm, because you can't do anything at the moment here anyway. There's nothing else for you to do. We can't sell the tulips. We can't eat them. Oh, I suppose we could eat them. I don't know how nutritionally rich a tulip is, but yeah, we could eat them, I suppose. We're not going to, I don't think, unless it gets really, really bad. And we might want to eat the coal before then. But whatever the case, so we can't do anything with them. So we might as well just leave that in storage in case we do need it as part of a future gift for our lovely Agnes. And then we've got 2 more people to go and do some other stuff. Because there's no point in them just hanging around that flower farm doing nothing. They might as well go and join a stockpile or whatever. So here we go. We should now have 2 unemployed people. And we'll have somebody working over there at that one. That's gathering stone bricks. Yes, please. And then somebody else at that stockpile there, which is gathering wood. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's looking quite good. It's looking pretty good in terms of the jobs that we're covering. All the town shops are empty, pretty much all of them, but we'll get that done in time. That'll get done in time as we get more people moving in. So another, what was that? 8 days until the next lot of people move in. Good grief. How's everything else looking? Stone is looking a little bit low. We've not gone through all the stone, have we? No. There was something like 1,000 stone in there. They're all looking quite busy. They all look pretty busy. So yeah, they are still working away in here. Oh yeah, there you go. 626 stone remaining in there. The only thing is, yeah, we haven't got much in the way of stone bricks. So I think they're getting this stuff in and it's going immediately back out. So getting the stone in, it's been turned into bricks. But are we gathering enough stone quick enough? I'm not entirely convinced. Hang on a second, hang on. What we could do is, we could get another house set up over here, and then we can get some more peasants in, and then we could get another quarry set up. That might be quite good. You can have a nice fruit tree, and you can have a loo as well. You can have a nice outside toilet. There you go. So build another house over there. Yep, like that, please. There we go. Bit of wood going in. Right, made a bit of money, which is good. How is it looking over here? I think it's done. I think it's done. Apart from the drainage. They've not sorted the drains out down here for some reason. Why is that? They've done... Hang on, it says 1 out of 10 on it. Provides sewage? Why? Hang on. Are you bringing... That's bread? Bring the bread in. Why are we not... Hang on. Have I misunderstood something? Why are they not doing that with the sewage things? What do they need for those? They just need... Oh, it's stone. It is literal bits of stone that we don't have because we just looked at that. Okay, right. I think that's something we do need to get sorted out. Have we got another great big pile of stone? That's a small stone deposit. Have we got another great big one like that one? That would be quite helpful. I don't think we have we? I'm fairly certain we haven't. There's a little one there. That might do the job. And then we do need to move over here at some point as well. I'd like to get Fergus over to look at the ruins. Right, welcome 2 more commoners. This is all very good. It's all gone very wintry again. We're flying through the days. I think maybe, is it worth getting another person working in the condominiums of each? Just to make sure they're all stocked up on coal and food and everything else. It might be. So assign a worker and assign a worker. And then future people can go and work in the shops. Right, okay. That's looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, so it's just going to be the stone that's going to be the problem. But we can welcome in now. Well, now, in 9 days' time, we could welcome in a couple more peasants. And then they could go and work on some stone over here if we build a stone camp, which I think might be quite a good idea. So -5 desirability. Oh, brilliant. Isn't that exceptional? Right, that's going to make those people very miserable indeed. Maybe we don't do that. Okay, so there is a bit of land we could buy that does have a large stone deposit on it, but it's a bit expensive. 700 money it's going to cost us. I mean, it's down near the right end of the village, if you like. Hang on, it's not up there, game. Why have you taken us up there? It's all the way down here. So that's where we're building the new houses. And it looks like it's all the way over there. So it's quite a distance away. But that's okay, because of course people don't want to live near it. It's noisy and intrusive. So possibly, yeah, that could be quite good to get that done. But we can't afford to buy the thing. What's all the nagging things over the top of the houses again? Is it to do with coal? There is still a decent amount of coal lying around. I'm not quite sure why we're not putting coal into these places. But okay, right, hang on. So I think... do we get more commoners in then? Because we can't build a stone thing there. I mean, stone is coming in quite... So, do you know what? Welcome 2 more commoners. This is going to turn us into a small city, which is very exciting. So welcome you 2. So resources, we receive 300 money. That's quite nice. And we can build a stone wall. Could be transformed into towers or gates. Mount range units for more range and protection. So what don't we have? An embassy. Oh, boo. Oh, boo. That's what I wanted to get. I wanted to get an embassy in. Because that will allow us to carry on doing the whole romancing thing with Agnes. Oh no, that's not available, game. Why have you done this to me? You've broken Betty's heart and Agnes's heart at the same time. Marketplace not available. What's that? Sheep farm. And I can't see what that is. It says the word puppets at the end, though. Is that some sort of puppet theatre or something? I don't know what that is. I can't read what that is because the words are in the way. Oh, that's a bit of a nuisance. So we've got some money. That's quite nice. And we can build a bit of wall that we can change into a tower or a gate, but we can't carry on doing the romancing thing. I mean, I don't know what else there is there to do for us, really. I mean, we could sort of have a look at a bit of wall, possibly. Maybe it's worth doing that. Hang on, what do we need for that? 5 shaped bits of stones. Yeah, 5 stone bricks. Do you know what? Just for fun, let's put a bit of wall across there, look. So 40 money and 20 stone bricks. Yeah, okay, so we can do that, please. So put that on the end. So let's see what that looks like. That might be quite fun. We don't need a wall there as such, but I suspect maybe we might have come to the end of what we can do in the build of the game that we're in now. It looks like kind of that's it. We can't do too much else, really. It looks like, yeah, we can't do the watchtowers and the wooden walls. Oh, okay. So we can't do that. There's no barracks. There's no kind of, militia kind of fighting stuff. Combat's not in quite yet. It was puppet show. So we can't do the puppet show or a theatre or a concert hall. We can't do the marketplace or the embassy. We can't do the iron quarries and the blacksmiths or that kind of stuff. We haven't got the fisheries in and the chicken coops. And we can't build a castle. Okay, so I think really we've come to the end of what we can do in this particular version that we're playing in of Fabledom. I don't think there is anything else for us to do. I mean, yeah, we could carry on welcoming people in and, getting more sort of resources in, all that kind of stuff, but we're not going to be able to progress much. We're just going to go, hooray, we're a city, and it's going to give us some money, and I imagine access to no more buildings. And we can't get the embassy in, so we can't go and romance our beloved Agnes. That's a bit of a shame. My heart is all broken. Okay, so they're working on the wall. The final bit is going in. Just whack it with a hammer. So it did say you can change these into towers or gates or whatever. So how does that work? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can make that a gate for 50 money, or we can turn it into a square stone tower, a round stone tower, or an octagonal tower. Okay, hang on. At the ends, can we have an octagonal tower that... Oh, it just changes magically, does it? We can adjust the height of the tower? Oh, yes, that is amazing. Okay, we'll have a big tall bit like that. That's very exciting. I mean, it just does it by magic. Yeah, welcome some more commoners, please. Hang on. Surely we've got people doing... Yeah, we need people to do jobs now. Somebody's working in that shop. Somebody in that shop, please. Somebody in that shop. House. That's the condominium bit. Right, so I think... Hang on. Somebody in that shop. Okay, so now we've not got any commoners left, I don't think. Oh, hang on. Have we? Can we get somebody working in that shop? Selling pork? Yes, we can. And now we don't have anybody else. Okay, well, that's good. But you can change the height of the thing. That's magnificent. I like that. And then we can change that to a gate, for example. So we could say, okay, I'd like that to be a gate for 50 monies. And it just does it by magic. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay, and then we could have... say, let's have a square tower then. And we'll just make that a little bit higher. Okay, so that's what a square tower looks like. And then we'll have, I don't know, a round tower at the end because we haven't looked at that yet. And we'll put that at a slightly different height. Okay, we've made a little kind of exciting wall. I like that. That's quite nice. And then can you open and close the gate? Open the gate. And there we go, the gate does open. Hang on, if we try and sort of get the camera down onto the ground. Yeah, look at that, the gate does open. And then you can say, yeah, please close the gate, man the defences, all that kind of stuff. Okay. And then you can put your people on top of there. They go there or there or there and fire on people. That's got kind of exciting, kind of sticky out wooden bits. Kind of what they do. Why don't the others have exciting sticky out wooden bits? I don't know. Oh, I quite like that. I like the fact you can sort of change the wall around a bit. and make it slightly different. You can have different kind of shape bits and different height bits and that kind of stuff. That's quite fun. So I do quite like that. But I think really that brings us to a close with what we can do now here in Fabledom. I don't think we can do anything else. We could just, as we said earlier, carry on playing. We could just go, hooray, right, let's gather resources and get more people in and build more stuff. But we're not going to unlock anything new. Nothing new is going to come of that. So I'm not quite sure if there's anything left for us to actually go and acquire. No, so I've gone through and checked all the different buildings, and the only ones we now don't have are going to feature in a later stage of early access, so we can't get anything else new right now. So I think really we do have to wrap things up, but there is something that we can do right now. I think we're going to put some decorative things over here, because we did kind of ponder it earlier, and then we thought, do you know what, we haven't got any money, but now we do have some money. So let's finish things off with a lovely couple of decorative things over here, and I think we were going to put down a fountain, I think it was. So a maiden's fountain. That sounds quite exciting. And then a gazebo, because why not, eh? So let's put the gazebo. Is there a front to the gazebo? No, there isn't. Okay, so the gazebo can go there. And then the maiden's fountain can go just there. However, that does look like it could rotate. Let's do it so it's facing that way. So there you go. The maiden's fountain can go in as well. I quite like that. And then could we put in Cupid's garden? A garden for romance. Maybe one day in some sort of dim and distant future, we could take Agnes there. We could take Agnes to Cupid's garden because A, it's a garden for romance, and that's going to be quite good, but also B, it's a garden. And Agnes loves nature and wildlife and all that kind of stuff, so that would work out quite well. And we could put it there. We can't put it... Oh no, hang on a minute, you're in the way. Go and stand guard near the hospital, please. Go and stand over there if you'd be so kind. There you go. You're kind of moving out the way. That's good. Yeah, what's the other one? A gambler's garden. A pretty garden built around a bush shaped as 2 dice. Well, that's a bit bigger. That's a little bit bigger, I think. No, we'll have Cupid's garden because that seems quite nice as well. So pop that in as well. I mean, we don't need these in, but if we're going to finish things up for now, we might as well add some nice bits and bobs in. So there we go. That's just going to require somebody to go and just whack it with a hammer. These 2 things here do require shaped stone. So that thing we're in incredibly short supply of, we're now using to just build some, very nice, but ultimately decorative and functionally pointless things. But do you know what? That's okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, hang on. We've not seen this before. Princess Betty, it's a disaster. We found traces of some foreign substance in our water supplies. If we don't act quick, fablings will start falling sick from the contaminated water. What do you want us to do? We must clean the water. 100 coins to clean it up. It's not that bad. We could get ill people, or let me think about it. No, we have to clean the water. We have to do the right thing for the people of CupboardVale. Let's go and clean the water, set up some sort of basic water filtration system. It's all going to be fine. I also notice, actually, that we are completely out of bread, and we're very low on flour. How are we doing with the whole sort of harvesting thing? Yeah, we'll welcome... Do you know what? Actually, hang on. Welcome a couple of extra peasants. That's not a bad thing. The city is 150 people to get to a city. Good grief, that's quite a lot of people. And then we'll just make sure that all the jobs are being covered, shall we? Hang on a minute. Status-wise. That doesn't really help. I want to... Hang on. Sort with workers. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, there we go. Right, so stockpile. Yep, we'll have somebody working in there. That's very good. And then... Oh. Is that it? That might well be it, I suspect, for all the jobs that the peasants can do. We're just going to have a spare peasant now. Oh no, they're only... No, we're okay. They must have joined the new house, so one of them did become head of household. Okay, no, that's fine. That's all good. Right, let's wait for them to finish moving the resources over here to our lovely but slightly pointless decorative items. Okay, there we go. They're both set up. I can't say I'm overly impressed with the roof of the gazebo. That looks a little bit naff, doesn't it? It's quite a low resolution roof there, but never mind. The fountain looks quite good, though. I quite like that. It's kind of pouring into a bowl, and the bowl's got a hole in. It's going back down. It kind of cycles around. That's quite nice. And the Cupid garden thing is also set up. There's no benches. I thought maybe if it's a Cupid garden, there might be a little bench where you could, sit down and have a bit of a hug if you'd like to with your person that you're with. But no, there's no kind of bench in there, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. So I do quite like it, though. It looks nice. Got some nice kind of pink flowers going on and a great big kind of topiary bush thing in the middle. It looks quite nice. But I think with that done, we need to wrap things up. I don't think right now there is anything else for us to do in this version of Fabledom. I think we've come to the end of everything that we can do as the game stands right now. Of course, it is in early access, so it's being developed, so they're going to add bits and bobs as time goes on. I would love it if they added the romance stuff in. I think that's quite a big draw for this game. Not many other games of this kind of genre, sort of city builder, settlement builder type games, allow you to go and romance other rulers and give special quests to deal with that. That would be quite fun if they could kind of implement that whole bit. I'd quite like to see how that goes, because that does, yeah, that's kind of one of the highlights of the game, I would say. That does kind of make this game stand apart from other ones. So it's a shame that's not fully in. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of other things they can do to it. They're going to add many things on as time goes by. But yes, for now, I think we have to bid farewell to CupboardVale. We can do no more here in CupboardVale. I mean, there are many things that we could possibly get up to if we could just let time run on for a long time. But that might not make for a very exciting YouTube video. Just, nothing happening at all. And then me popping back after a while and saying, okay, we've got some money, let's upgrade a road. It's not going to be that exciting. We're all here to see the new buildings and the new heroes and the new things and everything else. So we're going to come back to this, I think, when we've got a little bit more to look at. Now, will this existing save work when we come back to it? I have no idea at all. Will it be compatible in 6 months' time when they've added loads of new exciting fancy bits and bobs into the game? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. So we might well come back to CupboardVale, or we might have to start again depending on how the game is being developed and such like. So we are going to come back at some point to Fabledom. Whether we come back to CupboardVale or not, I do not know. But it's a lovely game. I do like this. I just wish the whole romance thing was a little bit more implemented, because that to me is kind of one of the big fun bits of this game. But it does work really well. It's really enjoyable. It's very adorable. It's got lovely kind of fancy music in the background. It's all very sort of calm and relaxing, kind of fantasy worldy almost. And I think it looks wonderful. I do like the art style. I do think it looks very nice indeed. And it's got a good balance to it as well. There's never been a point where we've felt like something is completely, utterly impossible, but there's never been a point where we're thinking, this is completely easy and straightforward. Everything is so very simple. It's kind of got a very good balance to it. But yeah, for now, we shall finish things up, having completed our new town bit, and of course a slightly pointless wall over here as well. We didn't need this, but I wanted to see what it looked like, and it looks very good. So I think for now, yeah, we'll finish up, but we will come back at some point in the future when there's a little bit more for us to do. But yeah, right now we're going to wrap things up with Fabledom. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard, as well as keeping up with Fabledom when we come back to it at some point in the future when it's been a little bit further developed. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. She's still heartbroken. She's still sick. Oh, Colleen, it's just not your day, is it? Sean Bozzini is going to defecate. How's the lounge looking? Do you like the plants? I left them there especially for you guys. Is there some sort of terrible apocalypse which I need to know about? He's just defecated in a bush.